There we see the tail of the tape, and Tonga Mataele stands quite tall at 1.9, very tall compared to me anyway, at 1.98 metres and 127.5 kilograms. And Dominic Scanlan, big bopper himself, 185 centimetres and 116.3 kilograms is what he weighed in at last night.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds of Arsenal Extreme Rules bout. This bout is in the 100 kg plus weight class. It's brought to you by ArmRub. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He enters the cage wearing brown trunks with black trim, weighing in at 127.5 kilograms. Representing Oliver MMA, this is Tonga Mataele! And his opponent fighting out of the red corner enters the ring wearing silver black trunks with red trim, weighing in at 116.3 kilograms, representing ETKHQ. Give it up for Dom Slinger Scanlan! Fighters in the center ring, please, for the Rebel John Conway's instructions.
All right, fighters, first of all, you both must be able to protect yourself throughout the whole fight. Listen to my instructions. When I call break, you stop throwing, you step away from each other, until I say fight. Round 1, we're fighting kickboxing, spinning back fists you can do, you cannot knee each other. Round 2, full Muay Thai rules. Round 3 is MMA. You both understand? Shake them up, back in your corner, out at your bell.
Well, there we go. You heard it. Those 3 different sets of rules across 3 rounds. It'll be very interesting to see how these big boys go to work early and if there is any plan to stretch it out to 3 rounds or not. I suspect possibly not. Mike Angove.
Well, big boppers in there certainly, and one punch can finish it. It looks to me like Mataele, who is in the yellow shorts. If you wanted to know how to decide on the two, Mataele is the taller and he's wearing the yellow shorts and the Muay Thai shorts owned by Scanlan. And he's a southpaw. We'll immediately see that from Mataele, meaning his power side is from the left. Mataele looking for the step over off the left hand. Both of these boys just trying to find their range. Southpaw or the open stance makes it a little tricky. There's that left head kick very early from the taller man.
Yeah, it certainly is. Tonga Mataele off to a strong start here. Just finding his range nicely early on.
And you'll notice he's trying to get his lead foot, his right leg, outside of the lead left leg of Scanlan, the man with his back to the cage right now, who just landed a cuffing left hook, but Mataele came back with some thudding shots of his own. A little bit rustic.
This is all go. And Tonga Mataele puts down Dominic Scanlan very early on. Rebel John Conway says to get back to his side of the ring. He's getting a bit of a count at the moment. What's John Conway going to say? We can continue, but you'd have to say that Mataele will be looking for the blow here.
Yeah, I was surprised, a little caught by surprise that he fell there. It might have been a body shot, but Scanlan now fighting hard there and looking for those shots on the inside. Landed a left hook there. That left head kick from Mataele just landed on the shoulder. He didn't roll it over, so Scanlan's got a little bit of moxie. He's fighting there. Check that one well.
He certainly did. Showing some real fight here under some early pressure, but looking to get himself back into things and doing it relatively well.
Scanlan had to pull out of the knee there, remember. Oh, there's a big overhand right there. Mataele swinging for the fences. He looks better at range, but Scanlan looks to have the tighter punches on the inside when he's not getting walloped against the cage with nowhere to go.
He's going to get the bell here, which probably he'll be quite thankful for. Dominic Scanlan, a strong start there by Tonga Mataele. We'll be back shortly with round 2. fighters just with their coaches at the moment. Mike Ango, what did you make of that? I told you there'd be fire, and there was from the start.
Well, it certainly was. It's a little bit rustic. It wasn't necessarily technical or pretty, but we want to see these well-matched fights. Sometimes a good fight is just as good as the technical side. I think most likely to be a 10-8 round. Remembering we're fighting kickboxing rules, you are allowed an outcade count, and that's usually how that would be scored. Mataele looked very effective, and he landed the heavier shots.
So these are 2-minute rounds, 3 2-minute rounds. As Mataele looks to start where he finished the first round.
So this is Muay Thai rules. There's a spinning elbow already. Ducking under now. Now clinches are allowed, and so are elbows. Full Muay Thai rules. Narrowly missing with the head knees there, Mataele. Both boys going a little bit crazy on the spinning. There's a big elbow off the top of that rear left hand. Now a downward jumping elbow there from Scanlan. Both of them looking for those spear elbows coming from the top.
Scanlan seems like the type of fighter when he gets hit, he just goes for it again.
Well, he's certainly shown some heart. He got dropped early.
Absolutely.
And he's coming back, and he just looks to be slightly more technical with the way he puts his punches together. But the power and the size certainly belongs on Mataele's side. And a little breather from both boys as they gather their wits about them.
I don't blame them, I've got to be honest, but you're right, Mataele is using that size advantage, and he goes in and hits Dominic Scanlan well here.
Well, that was interesting. Scanlan landed a very clean left hook, but Mataele responded with a left straight of his own, and Scanlan looks all at sea, and it is all over.
Yeah, John Conway has called it off. A good win there for Tonga Mataele in the second round, but no lack of heart from Dominic the Slinger Scanlan. He got knocked down in the first round, but stood back up and continued to throw them. An action-packed start to things. We'll hear from Tonga Mataele very shortly inside the middle of the cage with Rose Teho, who is doing our in-cage interviews with the winner. That will be Tonga Mataele. We'll get a replay for you shortly as well. But a good, strong start to the fight card.
I think what you had there, if you have a look at the respective builds of the two guys, we see there's Dom Scanlan on the ground after getting dropped by that straight left. As I think they're quite well matched in terms of skill, but Mataele, I think naturally the much bigger man, and he certainly carried the heavier anvil. Here we go. There was that elbow, but the left hook lands on Mataele right about here. We'll see it in a minute. Boom. And then this left straight right on the temple of Scanlan, and that was all she wrote. Dropped, he couldn't get up, couldn't recover his feet, and John Conway rightly called it off.
Well, it looks like we can get in the middle of the ring, cage rather, and make this thing
Fighters to the
official.
center ring, please. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for these two heavyweight fighters kicking off the night. The end comes at 121 into round number 2. Your referee, the Rebel John Conway, calls a stop to this contest. For your winner by TKO, fighting out of the blue corner, Tonga Mataele!